Ang aga-aga pa nalubad na ako. Okay, sige. Ikaw na mag-explain, Father Quezon. Hindi ko kaya.
Ano yung sinabi mo?
Wala ha?
Hello everyone! Father Joe here, ang paring vlogger para sa bokasyon. And welcome to Buhay Seminaryo! So Father Christian, ano nga ba yung gagawin natin today?
So today, gaya nga ng sinabi mo, Father Joe, we'll be starting the new segment, yung itanong mo kay Father.
Okay.
And for now, since this will be the first episode, no, tayo muna yung magbibigay ng tanong sa mga viewers.
Okay, so dahil pangunang vlog natin ito sa ating bagong segment,
yes.
So tayo yung magbibigay ng unang tanong para naman sa kaalaman ng ating mga viewers na nanonood ngayon.
Yeah! Yes.
So the first question na gusto po naming itanong, no, for everybody is this: what is the role of the prefect of discipline sa seminaryo?
You mean the role of Father Sherwin?
Yes.
Kasi siya yung prefect of discipline, di ba?
Yes.
Okay, so ano yung role ng prefect of discipline sa seminaryo? Bakit may prefect of discipline?
And also, Father, we will also try to enlighten everyone sa mga wrong impressions.
Because there are wrong
office.
impressions about the office of Father Sherwin.
Yes,
Sinasabi
yes,
nila
yes.
na ang prefect of discipline day parang pulis sa seminaryo.
No!
Ano yung impression na narinig mo sa prefect of discipline?
Before, no, when we were seminarians, the prefect of discipline is considered to be the punisher.
Punisher! Oo nga, parang lahat binabantayan yung actions natin. Pagka magkamali tayo,
punishment agad, sanction agad.
Ganun yung nagiging impressions natin when it comes to the work of the prefect of discipline. So ngayon, we should be asking Father Sherwin to enlighten us and also our viewers kung ano ba talaga yung nature at saka yung role talaga ng
especially sa mga viewers natin na seminarista at planong may pumasok sa
sa ating seminaryo.
Sa ating seminaryo.
Okay, so kung sino may yung gustong pumasok ng seminaryo, always check the description below sa aming mga vlogs. Nandun yung aming contact, so please message us privately.
Okay, so Father Sherwin, tell us about your office.
The office of the prefect of discipline is one of the offices sa seminaryo. So, merong office of the rector, office of the prefect of studies, office of the vocation promoter, of the spiritual director, and the office of the prefect of discipline.
Okay.
Ang prefect of discipline is in charge of securing the order as well as the implementation of the discipline inside the seminary. So,
securing the order
and discipline.
Discipline. Okay, so ganun yan. Okay. So elaborate further, Father.
Ito, nagiging stricto na we usually known this associate this office as the strictest office because of the implementation of the rules and regulations inside the seminary. And we know, hindi naman talaga madali ang mga rules sunod. And kaya na-associate siya na stricto, verdugo, police. But the main point of the implementation of order and the following of the rules is to lead the formandees, the seminarians, to a greater freedom of finding themselves.
I like what you're saying, Father Sherwin.
Thank you.
Yung the rules pala is to lead, no? The purpose of the rules is to lead the seminarians to become more free.
So ganun palang purpose nun?
Yes.
Kasi ko lang alam.
Kasi Father Joe, ganito kasi yan, Father Joe, di ka kasi sumusunod sa mga rules.
So ano, bookingan tayo dito?
Ilang beses ka ba pinatawag sa prefect office natin? Parang everyday ata
Hindi naman everyday, pero siguro mga thrice a week. At saka, naalala ko last time, pinauwi lang naman ako ng Padre. Pinauwi lang naman ako ng prefect of discipline sa bahay for 3 days.
Sayang no, hindi tuloy.
Hindi tuloy yan. Dahil maingay daw ako sa seminaryo. So anyway, that was a good experience and worth remembering.
So joking aside, Father Joe, Father Sherwin, no, ganito kasi yung impressions din ng mga seminarista, no, when it comes to the rules and regulations. No, that the rules and regulations are realities, no, sa seminaryo that they feel are limiting them.
Oh.
Parang
parang ano yung freedom kumbaga nila.
Oo, para silang they feel choked by that, by the rules.
Di ba ganun rin yung feeling mo dati?
Hindi mabait kasi ako.
At saka mahilig kang magreklamo sa prefect natin, di ba? Ay, yun nga.
Ito lang yung pinag-gismisan yung prefect.
Excuse me!
Isa din yan, yung prefect of discipline, siya yung kumbaga laging kinaiinisan.
Okay.
Ng mga seniors.
Actually po, kung meron lang talagang seminarian of the year, every year I will be the one.
I'm so tired.
Pwedeng ibalik natin yung topic kay Father Sherwin. Yung next segment mo, ano pa eh, next vlog pa eh. So, yung role mo, so wag mo natin isingit yung role mo, masyado ka naman nangunguha ng ano eh.
Okay.
Moment
ni Father Sherwin ito.
Okay, so Father Sherwin, can you elaborate further about the things that our viewers should understand when it comes to your role as a prefect of discipline?
Since the seminarians express their desire to live a life of consecration and to live a life of priesthood, so we are qualifying as well as nurturing this desire. And one of the ways in order to qualify and nurture their desire is through the implementations of the rules that later on will help them in order to embrace fully their consecration, their commitment and dedication for this kind of life.
Wow!
So from time to time, the rules and regulations might hurt them, might even strain them, but this is intended in order to purify their intentions, to qualify their desire if it is they are truly aiming for priesthood, and later on they will grow in their commitment and dedication. Na later on, once they decided that they are going to live to live the life of priesthood, they are going to embrace it fully until the end.
Naintindihan mo, Father Christian?
Of course, ako naintindihan mo, Father Joe.
Medyo, ganun lang ako nagkaroon eh. Sabi ko, ano ba yung sinasabi mo? Hindi ko maintindihan. Masyadong English eh.
Yes, ganun kasi.
Masyadong English. Okay, ikaw na ngayon mag-repeat. Ang dami kasi. Hindi kaya ng utak ko.
Yeah, we understand, Father Joe. We understand.
Pasensya na, mababang lang to eh.
Mababangila lang po si Father Joe. So, yung mga ganito na usapan, talagang hindi pwede sa kanya.
Parang ang aga-aga pa na lobot na ako. Okay, sige. Ikaw na mag-explain, Father Christian. Hindi ko kaya.
Ano yung sinabi mo, Father Joe?
Wala ha?
Okay. Sige, Father Christian. Sige nga, try mo nga. Bebe. Sige, i-prove mo yung sarili mo na magaling ka.
Okay. Based on what I have understood, sinabi ni Father Sherwin, basically, the rules and regulations in the seminary are there for the development of their vocation, para sa purification of the vocation. But at the same time, even if they won't be pursuing the priesthood, Father Sherwin, the rules and regulations are there also to develop their character.
Yes.
Naalala ko yung sinabi ni Saint Hannibal, Father Sherwin, na we are the formation. The purpose of formation is also for the purpose of forming good citizens.
Yeah.
So,
Yan kasi, di ba parang at least when they are in the seminary, whether they become a priest or not, ang importante doon yung natutunan nila sa loob. The observance of the rules and regulations would help them to become better persons. Now, someday kung hindi sila matuloy bilang pari o bilang religious, then as they go out from the seminary, as they find their own life outside the seminary, doon nila ma-apply yung mga natutunan nila sa loob. Diba maganda pa yung interpretation ko, Father Christian eh.
Ganda yung tindihan mo talaga.
Yun lang yun. Okay, so
may otak rin pala.
Okay, nice. So, ano nga pa ba yun?
Maganda siguro, tanangin natin si Father Sherwin din.
Ano yung mga style niya kaya?
Pwede. What is your style of
implementing the rules and regulations, Father? Kasi, are you the kind of a strict prefect of discipline? Are you the kind of a prefect who is very imposing when it comes to the observance of the rules and regulations. Paano yung mga style mo?
When it comes to sa rules and regulations, Father Sherwin, wala para sa iyo ba walang compromise diyan?
Yan, yun isa din yun.
Or there are moments that we can compromise some things, no?
The office would require a rigid implementation of the rules, and we don't compromise the rules, but we always give considerations on the basis of our human nature.
Okay.
But
Can you specify that one, Father Sherwin? Ano bang konkretong experience ng basis on human nature? Ano ba yun?
Human nature.
Concrete situation na ganyan.
Pagdating sa ganyan, mag-usap muna kayo.
For example,
titingin lang ako dito.
sa punctuality,
Okay.
we could not expect that first year seminarian would easily get into the promptness of following the schedule.
They could not easily adjust.
Yes. So instead of being rigid and imposing so harsh the rules, we give some considerations, perhaps adjustments of 2 to 3 months, and that is already much of adjustment. Then later on, if he could not truly make it, then assistance is needed. That's why kinakailangan na sasabayan
Yung presence mo, Father.
Presence din ng prefect, ng assistant, na kinakailangan na perhaps if he cannot do it by himself, then he needs assistance. Then again, he will be evaluated, and later on, if he is able to stand alone, then that's a great progress, especially in order and living his
Wow, napakaswerte pala ng seminarista natin, Father, no? Having Father Sherwin as the prefect of discipline in our community.
So, if I'm going to synthesize, what Father Sherwin is telling us, kasi, of course, kaya kong i-synthesize, Father Joe. Kaya mo, Father Joe?
Ako, basa ako dito. Tingin-tingin lang ako dito sa labas. First time ko ulit nakalabas simula nung lockdown.
Yes, ganyan kung Father Joe. Kunyari, pag hindi niya naiintindihan, kunyari meron siyang ginagawa nito. Kung hindi niya naiintindihan yan.
Basta ako, ganda-ganda ng mga scenery dito.
Kaya guys, kapag mawawala siya sa aming segment, it means
hindi niya
mahigo lang siya.
hindi niya naiintindihan. Masyadong mataas pa siya. So anyway, going back to what Father Sherwin was saying, so napakaganda, Father Sherwin, na the office pala and even the rules and regulations are there to form the seminarians to become independent and responsible persons.
Yes.
Kaya ang pinaka-importante, responsible, independent. Na kahit walang nagbabantay later on sa'yo, you know what's the right thing to do.
And later on, it will lead them to live a virtuous life.
Yeah! Wow. Yun lang. Wow lang ako. Ganun. Tango-tango lang ako. Wow.
Wow.
So thank you so much, Father Sherwin, for enlightening us about the nature of your work being the prefect of discipline to our seminarians.
So yun lang po, the office of the prefect of discipline is always there in order to assist and guide our seminarians, our formants, in order that they may achieve what they desire and they could discern well if they are truly being called by the Lord, qualifying the desire, qualifying their modification, and making themselves improve, not only to become priests someday, but to become good, abiding, virtuous persons in our society.
Okay, very nice, Father Sherwin. So napakaswerte natin, Father Christian, kasi si Father Sherwin ay nalipat sa ating community at naging part sa ating community. And we can really say na may future yung ating mga seminarista because of parang hindi ka convinced, Father Christian.
Well, totoo yan, pero partly din kasi nahaluan nga tayo, di ba?
Ay, sa bagay, hindi na nga tayo. Anyway, actually po si Father Sherwin po, gusto niya talagang sumali sa vlog. Which kami nga ni Father Christian, we were at the time confused and we had our reservations kasi bago mga haluan na ba tayo ng pangit dito. So sige lang, pagbigyan na lang natin kasi kawawa naman si Father Sherwin.
Kapatid naman namin siya.
Kapatid naman in a way. So sige na lang, pagbigyan natin. So Father Sherwin, welcome to the vlog. Okay, so thank you so much. I hope na may natutunan kayo sa aming vlog na ito, and for the young men who are watching, so if you have that desire to become a priest or religious someday, so feel free to message us.
So bago tayo magtapos, Father, shout out muna tayo sa isa sa ating mga taga-subaybay.
Oh,
number one
supporter talaga namin to,
no.
si... Ano pangalan niya, Father Christian?
Si Therese
Lozada.
Lozada.
So, hi Therese,
Hi,
salamat
Therese.
sa iyong support.
Thank you.
Thank you so
We will not
much.
shout out other subscribers, but
Yes.
only you.
Yeah, kasi special ka for us.
Napaka-special mo talaga sa amin. So, yung iba, i-shout out namin for the next vlog. Pero this vlog, ikaw lang
Yes.
i-shout out namin dahil napaka-special ka para sa amin, Therese. So, Therese, thank you so much and continue to support us,
And to pray for us, Therese.
to pray for us also. And rest assured of our prayers for you and for your family.
Yes.
So, bago tayo magtapos, we'd like to invite our viewers to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So, kung bago lang kayo, please subscribe and do not forget to click the notification bell para naman ma-update kayo sa aming mga future vlogs.
Yes.
Thank you so much and God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.